this historic stadium, home to the Iron Horse and the Great Dane, to Wilson and Alvarez. Camp Randall Stadium in Madtown, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Hokies will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Wisconsin's offense will get the first possession of the game. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Which is so much fun for him, Coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a way.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away safely. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Grab over the middle. It's Brewer. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Pulls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yards you can and help out the offense. So Virginia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on now, and he loses 4 on the carry. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Got it set up on the outside. Hard running there.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense. You've got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep going deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have the national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what is it that they say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. After run, now throw. Fires to the big fella. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
To the air, it's Rasmussen. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hitting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenman. You can just see him right now, dotting an 18-yard debut. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some drunken little vibes.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and a array of possibilities here. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Hokies in the hurry-up. They go right back to it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, it looks like the offense was able to recover it. The Hokies will punt this one away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw.
And the big tight end, a lot of times, that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they took a hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Feels the button, looking for daylight. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun, the running back has it. He breaks a tackle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Rasmussen. He turns that loose down the right side. And the Hokies will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return, it's Brewer. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tackling. He's down to 24. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively. Get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's Brewer. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the play yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Incomplete it is. He's lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those blue defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Decibels flies against the crowd, gets behind this defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Rasmussen. Steps away. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Hokies have this offense rolling. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense gets to him, and not before he reaches the 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Down and tight to the goal line. You saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 flash today. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame countdown. This has been a very close game. They're up by 10 over East Carolina. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. We always talk about the Wisconsin ground game, but the Badgers have had some efficient quarterbacks in recent years, too.
And just finding the guy that fits, right? They're a scheme fit, a system fit. Finding that guy that can be a complement to the run game. That's what you want with a great Wisconsin defense.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll throw it on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jensen.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the outside because coverage is going to be tight. So it might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. We love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on the hook.
And the Hokies want to move quickly. To throw, it's Rasmussen. Oh, he wants it all. Balls it in on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. They'll try the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a crease. It's Schrader. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Discards a man. Just what they've hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. Got it in the middle. It's Luna. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. He'll set up to throw. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. So an 82-yard drive there, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Looking for blockers. And the returner goes down. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game. Fires up. Oh, now it's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Dropping back, it's Rasmussen. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's going to pass. They're working that left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. He wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch down the right side, but not able to keep his foot in bounds. He was so close to a touchdown. On third and goal, they'll throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more with a trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No, well, no, he's got him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the right. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. got to believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
And the Badgers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off play action on first down. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Really nice looking pass there. I can tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he can carve up this defense.
On the move, it's Schrader. Shakes off the tackle.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field and you want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Run to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rasmussen. Got it! Touchdown, Hokies! And the beatdown has ensued.
Virginia Tech, number 88, with the catch and score.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wilcox.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. Second interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Out of the gun to give to the back.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not a really huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, hey, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Able to get one down to the 15. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covered corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming back.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at that 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He wants to throw. Lets it fly. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Badger. Hauled it in and just kept it right on running to the hallelujah land. Great example of how a second half will change everything for the team.
No doubt, first half, man, lead with the record. But now you're starting to really turn it around. And more drives like this is what's needed.
They'll line up to go for 2. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game down 15. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking left. And it's picked off. They got him down pretty quickly with their setup now at the 21-yard line.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking up the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded, get the big passing touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Hokies are in the hurry up. Right back to him on the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to pass. It's Rasmussen. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Hokies are marching down the field. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
Wisconsin, 22.
He'll bring it out. It's Brewer. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives... And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. This Mike Backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
Off play action. They're trying to get to it. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Just needs a crack to get a return. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The give to the tailback.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Steps away to find some room. And the quarterback walks some time, but not enough. Down he goes for a sack. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
And the Hokies will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Running with power. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Castellanos. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. At the 45 on its way. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch. Making people miss, showing you the speed, now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here.
3rd down coming up.
Right back to the well. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, think back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning game, I really believe it's a thing. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home looking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to move it through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The give from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Now a fair catch is called for it, maybe just shy of midfield. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They're going to run it to the right. And there we go. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, but just haven't had success on it.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open him.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Badgers. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this will be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own. So you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
The Hokies want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Punt team makes its way onto the field. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Handoff to the single running back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his hands.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He unleashes a long boot. And the catch it right into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
How about the day for this year? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. You might want to do something about it. Send 2 out. Send 3 out. Can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Schrader. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Set up for second and short after that completion. It's complete to the left. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Back to throw, it's Rasmussen. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Can anyone catch it? And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed him.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Game is tied. Just a few minutes to play, and we'll see if this defense can stop a scoring drive. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Fast motion from the offense. He wants to throw here on second down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a third and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Badger! And they've moved out front down the court.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Going up top on first down. Fires to the right. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Dropping back, it's Rasmussen. Pressure throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. On the move from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gilmore. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On second down, just keeps firing. He's going for it all. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And this defense coming up with points of their own.
Big pick six. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field and jump around a bit. Quick strike complete. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to pass on second down. Nice defensive way to get a hand in there and knock it away. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And he's thrown another interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jason.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. We got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off as a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field.
The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, send them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd down, going up top. Coming after him. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other, you start to have success. You start to grow as an identity, and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.